peace to the gods. Let us be honest to ourselves. One of the most enduring strives on oneself who lives in the Western world is the abiding the law of gain. The Western man and women lives have been assimilated into the corpus of thought who follow the law of gain, which refers to the pursuit of material wealth, expansion, and of course, ultimate power. This modality of consciousness has emphasized competition, profit, and the accumulation of resources as a measure of success. The gods of avarice lie down in their golden chambers of ecstasy and bliss as they gaze upon a world that they have built. I'm sure the gods of war share the same sentiment. To those who are reading, I do not claim to have the answers to bring you the influx of great material riches, but only to enlighten you the philosophy that I have been adopting from the ancients and those who came before me, which you are already rich and wealthy. One has to first come to know self, then come to love self, then heal self, then will the self to its highest ideal, to even see that he has already obtained his birthright. Question: what was his birthright, you may ask? Answer: I will let you decide it. Meditate on Genesis 1:27. Thus God created the man in his image. In the image of God created he him. He created them male and female. For image means a sculptured likeness, and likeness means the state, quality, or fact of being. Like, resemblance. And if man was created in the likeness of the All Allah and or the Great Spirit, then the concerning man must ask, what is the All like? What is his qualities? What is his principles? What is his processes? What is his laws? So forth and so and. The philosophy of internal riches is indeed a spiritual exercise. Remember these words from Yahshua: I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. Listen to words that even came before Yahshua by Thoth in Hermeticism. That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, to accomplish the miracles of the one thing. Is that not enough for you, reader? Then let's connect it to a more modern sense of study in quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, there is a principle of non-locality. Quantum entanglement suggests that particles, once entangled, remain connected irrespective of the distance separating them. The state of one particle instantly influences the state of the other. It illustrates a profound interconnectedness at a fundamental level, implying that all particles are part of a unified whole. If the reader then does not hear the wisdom within the similar truths that have been spread across history, let us take the text from the oldest book in the modern world, written over 4,000 years ago in ancient Egypt, formerly known as Kemet. As for the fool unable to hear, nothing can ever be done for him. He sees wisdom as ignorance, and what is good as what is painful. He commits every error to be accused of it each day. He lives on what one dies of. Corrupt speak is his food. His character in this is well known to the officials, saying, living death each day. His faults are passed over from the sheer number of faults on him each day. All this information sounds wonderfully written, but what is the particular application of these insights? The goal of each one of us to really understand, overstand, and understand these principles of truth, so that anything that enters the mind's eye is yours to obtain in the reality of the third dimensional plane. Think on this, that you, a human being, are always in constant vibration and or motion. Your mind is that of a pendulum, swing between left thoughts to right thoughts. the polar opposite of each thought, which creates the balance. It is when the pendulum reaches the middle point, full harmony and equilibrium, which would constitute the space between thoughts, also known as Amen, nirvana, and or what you achieve in meditation. If we compare that same metaphors to that of binary code, which is 101, when the pendulum swings between left 1 to right 1, with a pause in between 0, this interstitial quiet is like the gap. In meditation, the 0-point field is a space of infinite potential where pure consciousness and creativity reside, untainted by the material world's dualities. Within the hermetic principle of the law of vibration, it is revealed that everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibrates at its own frequency. Dualities, such as left and right, up and down, are but different manifestations of the same underlying essence. The pendulum swing, as you noted, symbolizes this oscillation between polarities. In the binary sequence, 101, the ones can be seen as the active principles, the masculine energy, the yang. The 0 is the receptive principle, the feminine energy, the yin. Creativity springs to life when these forces interact harmoniously, just as in the creation myths from various traditions, such as the interplay of yin and yang in Taoism, or the divine word bringing forth creation in Genesis. True creativity arises at the intersection of active and receptive energies. Thus, 101 inches can be seen as a microcosm of the creative process. Action, stillness, action, mirroring the dance of the universe itself.